Welcome, I'm here. And today we are looking at 3 cursed objects you should never own. As always, if you want to hear more tales of the macabre, subscribe for more. First, we have to look at the Dybbuk box. Now, this is no ordinary wine cabinet. Oh no. This is one object you should never open. It all started when an old wine cabinet was bought by a man named Ben. He picked it up at an estate sale, believing he'd got quite the bargain. But once he brought the antique furniture into his home, everything changed. Soon, he began having nightmares of a shadowy figure clawing at him from underneath the bed. Then his wife fell violently ill with a fever, though doctors could find nothing wrong. And soon, his friends and family began to warn him off the old wine cabinet. They claimed that it looked wrong in the house, out of place. It didn't belong. Though he couldn't see it, Ben felt something watching him. Eventually, he decided to open the box, convinced he'd free whatever was trapped inside. But what he found was far beyond his wildest fears. Inside, he found a leather-bound book and an old Yiddish prayer book. And as soon as he touched the books, a wave of freezing cold air shot out of the cabinet. Opening the cabinet fully, he found a porcelain amulet, and as soon as he removed it from its hiding place, his friends and family warned him to get rid of the object fast. Apparently, the amulet was said to be cursed. And though Ben thought it just a story, he soon began to understand that there was truth to the claims. See, the box was possessed by a Dybbuk, a malevolent spirit from Jewish folklore that is cursed to wander the earth until it finds a human host. And it seemed that this one had been trapped within the box for years. With the power of the Dybbuk now unleashed, there was no stopping its wrath. Items began to fly across the room. Then Ben saw it. A shadow detached from the cabinet and loomed over him. Unable to bear the terrifying sight, he passed out. When he awoke, he found himself strapped to a chair, the Dybbuk box looming over him. As the entity approached, he felt it enter him, possessing him completely. Scrambling to free himself from the bonds, he managed to escape to a neighbor's house, where the entity was unable to follow. However, it waited. And when Ben returned to the house to gather his things, the entity returned with a vengeance, attacking him and driving him insane. After, he was taken to a psychiatric hospital, where he remains to this day, locked away and tormented by the demon. So beware, because this box may seem like an antique curiosity, but it's best left unopened. Locked away in a museum now, it is sealed with a prayer, keeping the Dybbuk trapped within. And though many have tried to touch it, only to have their lives ruined by the experience, there are some who claim that this cursed artifact still seeks a new host. But moving on, let's look at Robert the doll. Now, this seemingly innocent doll may look like any other toy, but it's best to keep a safe distance. You see, in the early 1900s, a mother named Kate wanted to buy her son Eugene a special gift. She found a doll and brought it home for him, but she had no idea the nightmare that she had just unleashed. From the moment Eugene received the doll, strange things began to happen around the house. At first, it was subtle, items moving, doors opening, but then it became more terrifying. Neighbors began to swear they saw the doll move on its own. Visitors claimed to have seen the doll watching them from afar. One day a picture was taken of Eugene with the doll, but when the photo was developed, it showed a strange, eerie face lurking behind Eugene. And from then on, no one dared approach the doll. Even the family's pets seemed afraid to go near it. It sat in the corner of the room, silently watching all who entered. Some say that the doll still holds a grudge against those who ever mocked him, sending them apology letters written in a child's handwriting. So please stay away from this doll, because if you're caught mocking or disrespecting him, you'll surely regret it. Finally, we have to look at the Hope Diamond. This diamond is rightfully considered one of the world's most precious gems, but it comes with a heavy price. Once in the possession of royalty, it is rumored to bring nothing but misery to those who own it. Marie Antoinette wore the diamond around her neck before her execution during the French Revolution, and a jeweler died shortly after handling the gem. It's believed that whoever possesses the diamond becomes consumed by its beauty, neglecting all else in their life. But now it is kept safe in the Smithsonian, untouched, unloved, and forever cursed. So I'll ask you, which of these objects would you never own? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to hear more terrifying tales, stay tuned for more.